A Grain of Sand by Robert Service, 1874 to 1958. If starry space no limit knows, and sun succeeds to sun, there is no reason to suppose our earth the only one. Mid countless constellations cast, a million worlds may be, with each a god to bless or blast, and steer to destiny. Just think, a million gods or so to guide each vital stream, with over all to boss the show, a deity supreme. Such magnitudes oppress my mind, from cosmic space it swings, so ultimately glad to find relief in little things. For look, within my hollow hand, while round the earth careens, I hold a single grain of sand, and wonder what it means. Ah! If I had the eyes to see and brain to understand, I think life's mystery might be solved in this grain of sand. Okay, so this is a poem by Robert Service. Robert Service was actually born in Lancashire in Preston, but he was brought up in Ayrshire in Scotland. He emigrated to Canada when he was 22 and started working for a bank. Then he went up to the Yukon and he spent various years in the Yukon. Then he became a journalist. He reported on the Balkan Wars and also the First World War, where he was also an ambulance driver. So what's this about? Well, this is about the universe, God, the universe and everything. And it's about a grain of sand, and he's looking at a grain of sand and he's comparing it to himself, and then he's comparing himself to the earth and the earth to the universe, or the thousands of galaxies and stars that are around us. If starry space no limits knows, and sun succeeds to sun, there is no reason to suppose our earth the only one. So if space is limitless and there is sun after sun after sun, then to me it's clear that our earth is not the only earth. It's not the only habitated planet. Mid countless constellations cast, a million worlds may be, with each a god to bless or blast, and steer to destiny. So among these millions of constellations in space, or the countless constellations, there must be a million worlds with creatures. And each of these worlds has its god, its own god that it worships. And this god either blesses or punishes this world and steers this world to its destiny. So there must be a million gods, millions of gods. Just think, a million gods or so to guide each vital stream. So just imagine a million gods to guide and help each life form, or each ruling life form on each planet, with overall to boss the show, a deity supreme. So there must be a supreme god in charge of all of those gods, above those gods. Such magnitudes oppress my mind, from cosmic space it swings. So magnitudes or sizes like that I find difficult to understand. And this comes from the size of the cosmic space. So ultimately, finally, I'm glad to look at little things. I can relax when I think about little things, because little things I can understand. But this is just too big, too much for me to understand. It's too much to me to think about the infinite universe. For look, within my hollow hand, while round the earth careens, I hold a single grain of sand and wonder what it means. So in my hand I've got a grain of sand, and while this grain of sand is on my hand, which is on me, which is on the earth, which is zooming round and round in space, I wonder what the grain of sand means, the meaning of this grain of sand. Ah, if I had the eyes to see and brain to understand. So if I had the eyes to see this, the brain to understand this, I think life's mystery might be solved in this grain of sand. So maybe if I could understand this grain of sand, this single grain of sand, then I would be able to understand all of the mysteries of the universe. I think by understanding the small, I can understand the big. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. A Grain of Sand by Robert Service.